Episode 12. Quite a lethal tea party was had last episode. The sheep people's plans for the party are currently unknown, but it can't have been good if it involved drugging them first. This episode sees the party dealing with the aftermath with their usual subtle ways. We join them as the party begins to get back on its feet.
I think maybe we're just going to sort of search like this room, see if there's anything else of interest.
Search the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
So what, like sort of the cupboards and things like that, or?
Yeah, I guess so, but also kind of anything else that would sort of I don't know. They're always useful to search for like anything that might be hidden, like kind of anything could be a switch or kind of like a like a stone that looks out of place. I don't know, anything that sort of could be. I mean, any of the what did you say that the floor was? It was kind of
cobblestones.
Cobblestones, yeah. If anything there like looked a bit loose or anything like that.
The link is going to search for hidden passages in the kitchen. Is that right?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Angry's going to take his seat. Sit down for a bit.
Calm down, yeah.
Like, ouch. Ow.
Is it? What's Ilroon going to do?
No, you're doing the search. She'll doing the search.
Is she going to search for secret traps and doors and things like Link or something else?
What is this over here at the top?
There's a cupboard.
Yeah, we're going there.
Yeah, there's a cupboard, then there's a cooker at the other side. To search the kitchen, like for concealed items inside the cupboards and things. Okie dokie, let's start with the chest. No, let's save the chest for last because one wants to know what's in the chest. Okay, kitchen. Is there anything in the kitchen? So you find a load of herbs inside a jar. You find some ingredients for baking, and all the stuff that you've eaten. But you feel like there's more in the cupboard, so you keep. Actually, you see that there's like a hidden compartment in the cupboard, but it's been popped open.
Okay.
And inside is a book. And you take the book out and you flick through it, and it's a handwritten recipe book. And the ingredients seem to the primary ingredient in all the dishes seems to be human flesh.
Oh dear.
So there's that.
So it isn't just a matter of taking the tea, hoping it puts people to sleep.
You could do that, yeah. That's probably what's in the jar, you would assume.
Yeah.
Could be useful.
Yeah, that could be very useful.
Yes. So it is 10 doses of sleep tea. Not sheep tea, because I could see right? Anyone get that?
Yeah.
Some special sheep tea. I know.
Yeah.
10 doses of sleep tea. Knockout tea.
Okay, Oren's taking that.
That's it, really. There's other than that, there's the food on the table. There's most of that's Fancy's been into, so it's a bit ruined. And then cooking implements and stuff, frying pans and pots, things, kettle, teapot, crockery, stuff like that. Okay. You do not find any, Link doesn't find any kind of secrets in here, like there's no hidden compartments or secret doors or anything in this kind of area in the kitchen or kind of just the neighbouring corridors. All as it appears to be. Right, now the chest.
What's in the box?
So you pop open the chest. It takes a little bit of work, but it's not a problem for a pair of skilled thieves to crack the chest open. Inside is some meat, neatly butchered, probably human. Some ropes. There is a bag full of money. It contains some money, carried a 1. So it contains, there's 506 silver pieces in a bag. There's a silver ring with a sapphire set in it, which is worth 400 silver.
Yeah, cool.
And there is a book clad in sheepskin, a grimoire, if you will.
The sheep Necronomicon.
Yeah. It looks like like an unholy tome of some kind. Sure. Looks like it's like something. It's like magic user stuff.
Yes.
Varison and Bug and Neil don't really understand what's going on with it, but seems like maybe a spell book or something.
Cool. Okay.
And that's what you find.
We'll take that, I think.
It's basically 906 silver and a book and some knockout tea.
Who is writing the TripAdvisor for this restaurant? Right.
Yeah. 5 out of 5 would lose consciousness again.
What shall I call the book?
I also found some human flesh, if that's useful to anyone. What should you call the book?
thankfully-
The Sheepskin Grimoire.
So is that,
And then write hole in the oak, page 13.
is that all that was in the chest, was that?
Yes. There was rope, money, ring, the book, and loads of human flesh.
I've gone with Overnomicon.
I like it. Nice.
How much of that are you carrying, Barrington?
So he's going to take the sheepskin grimoire.
That'll be one load for that.
One load for that. Okay.
The ring's not weighs anything. I imagine that the sack of money will be like one load.
How much was in
Off
the
the top
money?
of my head. 506.
Ooh, isn't that 2 loads?
It rounds to the nearest. What was the...
Didn't we say 250 was 1 load?
Oh yeah, every time you tell me that, and every time I forget. I don't know why. I just think it's 500, but it's not. So it's 2 load for the money, yeah. So yeah, 1 load for the book, 2 load for the money,
We can make it.
1 load for the jar of tea.
We can make it 500 for 1 load if you're.
No,
that'd be
I
easy
just
for you.
I just keep forgetting.
Can you carry all of that, Varison, or do you want to split it?
Yeah, I might actually have to give it to someone else. Actually, thinking about it, just looking at what my load situation is. I think he'll give the book to Link. That'll be nice and easy. I'll just take that for now. See what we need to do with the rest of it. Whereas load's not very good because obviously Thief is not.
Angry's got
Yeah.
over 5 load left.
Oh yeah, okay. Angry can take a ton of stuff there.
I made a money weight handout under equipment, which just says how many times I have to tell myself 250 silver pieces equals 1 load. Hopefully next time I can just look at that.
I mean, do you want Angry to take the money?
Just make sure you know who's got the money, so when I throw you into a pit of lava later, we know what the
Yeah.
true cost is.
Yeah, Angry's got it. 506 silver pieces. Angry's taken that onto his load.
Load. That was a terrible album. Right. Everyone is conscious again.
Woo.
What next?
Fancy's gonna look around and go, "What the hell happened here? Why is everyone injured?"
Hell of a party, right?
Guess he's gonna be like, do people need healing? What happened?"
Yeah, Paul's just woke it up as well. I think it was the tea. I think it was the salmon mousse.
How many whacks? We've got 10 whacks on the staff for healing left. I think he's gonna give.
It's either that or we got to go back and rest up before doing anything else, isn't it? So
So
I think we've
Fancy's gonna
Yeah.
give Angry a whack with the staff for healing for D8, isn't it? So Angry gets 6 health. He's gonna give Bug a whack for 8 health.
Thank
And
you.
Varison a whack for 7 health.
Hey, thank you. Magical.
Does the staff for healing ever recharge, or is it just once you use it, it's gone?
Don't know. You'd have to find somebody who's capable of charging it back up. Some kind of like pretty high level wizard or something.
is it the same as 5e, whereas if you use the final charge, the staff breaks and it's never usable again?
Yeah, maybe. Seems alright.
So don't use the last charge on it.
Right.
That's what I mean. It seems like a bit of a pointless rule because you just won't use the last charge then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we accounted for everything? Have we picked everything up that we want to pick up? Have we got
Did you
enough?
bring the human flesh?
Did you bring the human flesh?
I'm not in that room.
Well, I think that they can kind of go back and kind of ask if anyone's got any, is able to carry any of it, right? That we want to take with us. But I don't think we want to take that, do we?
Well, yeah. We have got this
Believe you took
recipe.
it.
I did bring the book, so there might be a use for it if I read it.
Look.
The recipe book.
Oh, the recipe book.
Yeah, I've got the grimoire thing, haven't I? So,
You haven't taken the ring.
is the ring any load?
Yeah,
Presumably not.
the ring's 0 load. You can just take that.
Yeah. Okay, I've just got the ring then. So what's the? Is it sapphire? Did you say?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it
Got
magic?
it.
No, just valuable. Just looks really nice.
I got it.
All right then. On to the gnomes.
Do we want to
Okay.
have a look at this little bit before doing that?
Who's first down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Go. Who's
Well,
on
I guess.
point? Paul's on point.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets around about here. Everyone's following you around.
Okay.
It's over here. But over here.
Fancy,
And you hear some voices. Well, probably a bit further around here actually. But you hear some voices
kind of
further down. And you hear a voice go, "Oh, is that you, Ramius?"
Okay.
And the other voice, and then you hear the bleating voice of Bramius say, "Hazrad, what are you doing here?" And the first voice says, "The usual. I'm late. I have to go. I'm in a hurry." And then you just hear
Oh, is
footsteps. And then it's
that
quiet
dude in
again.
the blue coat?
Yeah. So yeah, you hear footsteps and then silence.
And sort of shuffle past everyone and kind of start to make his way down slowly and be quiet. I think he's going to go into the dark and like start feeling his way along, sort of listening out.
So you don't really hear anything further.
Are there any funny hats we can steal?
Yeah. I mean, what sort of thing are you looking for?
Oh, is there a sheep hat? Memento.
What's the sheep hat? Describe it to me.
I don't know. Would it be like a Sherlock Holmes hat? Like sheepskin earmuffs or something? I don't know.
Deerstalker.
They probably don't wear their own flesh. I don't know.
I would have thought that would be bad taste for them to wear.
Yeah.
Probably human
There's
skin hat.
There's all kinds of human hats presumably from their victims. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably a few human skin hats as well.
Yeah, just pretty much any. There's no skin hats or anything that would give the game away. It's just like any kind of hat, pretty much, that you could realistically find in everyday like life in this part of the world. Then you can find one there. Okay, so Varison is in full stealth mode. This is like what he's best at, right? He's like
chugging away, trying to get away from these bozos behind him who are trying to catch up, and it's like,
right.
let me do my thing.
So what does he look like when he loses the rest of the pack and he's on his own, like blazing a trail in the dark? Just
Like
describe it. Like, what's it look like?
It's like a panther, like poised to, like ears prickled up, like listening to whatever's going on. He's got his little magic dagger, just ready for anything if anything pops out at him.
Cool. Does he usually prefer to work alone? Is this
I think so. I think he likes a group, but he's kind of this is sort of like his bread and butter, But he's like, yes, finally can get into this. So just eases into it,
By his arm, yeah. Yep.
Just
So you
natural.
Paul suddenly right behind him, bustling along. Just shatters the moment.
He's kind of like,
Well,
sticks his hand out. I was like, no, just like hold back a sec.
So yeah, you come to the junction with all the root faces. Remember, like a bit like the labyrinth, the hand faces, but they're all roots. And they say hello to Varison, although Varison can't really see. They've got good night vision.
Can you hear anything else?
No, you can just hear all these voices of these stupid, like, root faces now, all laughing and saying hello. And haven't seen you for a while. How was the hospitality? And then they all laugh, stuff like that.
I'm assuming that at some point I'm going to be passing back past the hats and the gnome picture and the coats. I want to check the coats because last week I only checked the hat and the gnome picture. I'm sure.
Sure. You can spend a bit of time, kind of hang back and search the coats. You'll be like 10 minutes. Might be a little bit behind everything else.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, you find a key.
Ooh.
That's all really. There's anything in there that clearly all the money has been taken and put in the chest or something, because all you find is a
key to the chest that we busted into.
Yeah.
So you are in the root face room, Harrison.
I think he's maybe going to ignore the faces for now, and then let's keep on. I think he's going to. He has a good idea where he is, doesn't he? So I think he's going to go maybe.
Just you're about to leave the room. One of the faces goes looking for somebody, and then all the other ones are like laughing. Like,
where did they go?
Where did who go?
Somebody.
Where did somebody go?
Yeah.
Well, you went that way just now, and this like route points up to the way you just came, and now you're going this way, and then they will laugh. And then that route, the like collection route, comes out again that like takes the offerings, and it says, for a fee, we could tell you some things about where some certain people went.
I think he's going to be like a bit like,
well,
sort of not want to talk to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's going to kind of creep down this way, listen out, keep listening out.
You hear a door shutting from somewhere to the east of you. Could be north. Could be. It could be either of these tunnels. Could be.
Yeah.
It's kind of echoey, but it's probably from this sort of direction, not to the west. So is the rest of the party following down now?
I think he's probably going to sort of make his way back sort of here and sort of just usher everyone through. Just kind of say, because to sort of like communicate that it's just like heard a door to the east. So I think the reason he's going back is because because the door's shut. They're probably quite far ahead. So wherever they are,
So did you not ask the faces?
not yet.
Oh,
The
well.
faces are like, "Oh, here's all your friends." Didn't think we'd be seeing you lot again, and then they all laugh a bit more. Like, I didn't see these that lot again. And it's
Does
like,
anyone-
quite often when one face is talking, like several others are talking, like in just slightly out of sync. So it's just like all these voices talking at you from all different directions. And some of the faces are like the roots of this disconcerting way of kind of emerging from the wall and like being right near your ear and then talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does anyone let out a yawn?
What the faces?
No, us.
Well, I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, we're not there yet, are we?
Let out your from all the after effects of the team.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all come down into the root faces room, and then you have to choose whether you go west or east, or I guess interact with the faces, which are all laughing at you.
We want to where I'm pinging. Check that bit first, and then.
One of the
Yeah, I
faces
feel
is
like it.
oh, I wouldn't go that way. And the other face goes, why not? And it's like, because, and then it goes, the face like slides into the wall and comes out next to the other one and whispers in its ear, and then they're both giggling.
Yeah, let's go that way. I'll look at this corridor.
Nothing like a warning to make it tantalising.
Are
Oh no, that's where we're going.
we moving?
Is Varison going on point again?
I think at this point it's kind of they're quite far ahead. I think he wants the protection of the group while we move forward and sort of decide where we're going, and then kind of sneak in somewhere when we have an idea where
So you heard a door from the east. So there's 2 doors, isn't there, down here? Oh, no, there's plenty of doors.
Yeah, there's a lot of doors.
Yeah.
As you're going, the faces are like, well, we'll see you again soon, perhaps. And then they will laugh again.
Got a sock in its mouth or something.
Oh, I saw, and then one of the faces like, I saw which way he went. Yeah.
Which way? Who went?
That'll be telling. And then it like reaches out its little collecting basket thing made out of wicker, like living wicker. And it's like, just 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
Does he put the silver in the basket?
It's Ilrune, yeah.
And it says the wizard went east and to the second left. He's always coming and going, always late.
Second left.
So there, where the Bazora, the imperishable, forbids all intrusion beyond this point.
Okay.
As for your little sheep friend, he went west. He went this way, and they're pointing down this tunnel. They say, when he's in trouble, he goes invisible with a potion. That's his secret.
I thought that was the case. When he grabbed the bottle and suddenly disappeared. Right, so are we going up that one? What Bug and Neil doing?
Well, I searched the coats and I was a little bit behind everyone, so I'm just playing it out that I'm a little bit behind everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you've dilly-dallied around here talking to the faces and kind of going up the tunnel and back a bit and stuff. So let's just skip that. You can all reunite and head off.
Okay,
Cool.
so
It was more like if like someone rushed ahead, got into a chased after someone, then you'd probably be still over there. But that's fine. The moment has passed. Where next?
So who's going first up this one?
You going up this one, or are you going up this one?
I think
This one.
Fill in the gaps, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a look at this
Okay.
one. Angry's a bit battered and Fancy's obviously not a front line.
Pete, what's Bug's dex?
What, the mod? 1, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just wondering, just because see, Varison's a little bit. Dex was what he got hit with when with his injury roll, so just he's going to be a little bit compromised in terms of how kind of how clumsy he won't be, if you see what I mean. Like he's just being stealthy, etc.
Well, Bug's only got 1 hand at the moment, and he's carrying a torch in that hand, so
Fair enough. Yeah, cool.
he's got a great deal of use other than carrying a torch at the moment. Anyway.
No worries. Well, that's very useful anyway. Cool.
So as you head up this tunnel, you notice there's an archway, which is here on the map where it narrows. The archway has like an elaborate carving of skulls, all kind of interlocked and going up the archway. So yeah, skull carvings. Inside the arch on the floor is a skeleton.
Really doesn't seem like a good idea after our previous experiences with archways.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much point either. Why is the skeleton intact?
So a closer inspection shows the skeleton's right side. Some of the bones are broken around the middle and sort of shattered. So part of the rib cage and the pelvis are like shattered.
I kind of feel like it's been crushed by the arch somehow, like it's a trap.
See?
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of localized damage. It's not like the entire skeleton has been crushed. It's only like one side.
Like something's come out of the wall and smashed into it.
Yeah.
So does it look like the skeleton's got anything on it, or
The skeleton's wearing chainmail, which is damaged, and a sword. But there is a backpack on it, which may contain something valuable. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Can we hook out the skeleton somehow? Oh, my arm. This might be more of a job for a thief.
Sorry, what are we doing? I just got distracted.
So there is a skeleton in this archway, and we think there's a trap there, but it has got a backpack. So yeah, can I take a close look for traps?
Yeah, I'll tick the clock forwards. Yeah, so closer inspection reveals that there is a pressure plate in the archway, which will appear, and there's like a split in the eastern wall, which conceals something. Possibly will come out of there. Some trap will be triggered from the eastern wall of the arch.
Okay.
When the pressure plate is depressed.
And is the skeleton on the pressure plate?
It's fallen. Its feet are. I think it's like fallen through away from you.
Oh no. Okay.
We use like is
But
Andrew
the
got a pole?
plate-
Andrew's got a poleaxe, hasn't he? So could we use something to like that to kind of pull it back towards us?
Well, if he's on the other side, and I know it's a pressure plate, I can probably just jump it, can't I?
Yeah, probably. The plate's not currently depressed. You can tell, so there's not enough weight on it currently to trigger it.
So I think I can just avoid.
Knowing it's there now, I think you can. If you just take your time, you can jump over it.
Okay.
You don't really even need a roll.
So let's liberate the skeleton and liberate the backpack.
Yep. So
Maybe need a bit of light.
most of the stuff in there has rotted over time. So there's like a rope that's rotted and some rations like that have really badly rotted away. But there is also 25 silver pieces and a brass skull necklace, which is worth another 15
Okay.
silver. So 40 silver in total.
What's next? I mean, presumably, can we tell now where we are? I guess in terms of coming up to this room.
Yeah, you realise that there's the hall of the kings ahead, like all the statues where you killed the ogre and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those statues are enough of a landmark.
Yeah.
yeah?
All right. Let's return.
Where do we want to actually go to now?
Yeah. I think where Peter's pinging is the last.
Yeah. Try and sneak in.
Where's that?
Way that way.
Just to the east, like the
This.
branching path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we want to end up back at the bridge, don't we? Or in the thing. But
So that way is
Okay.
over towards the gnome area.
Yeah, we got the name area, and then we got up here as well. If you can see where I'm pinging there, it's
are you in the? Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah. That's That's probably the main place we want to go.
yeah, but that's
first of all we want to get the names, don't we? So
yeah, that's a completely different direction to where the gnomes are, though.
yeah, so that's kind of like something else we want to look at, but it's not directly related to our current mission, our current side quest,
Your current genocide.
genocide quest.
Or I don't know if it's genocide when you wipe out everyone that believes in another religion than you do. I don't really know. Technical
It's gotta
term
be-
for it
gotta
is,
be it,
but
yeah.
it doesn't altogether seem that honourable, I gotta say. Okay, so you pass through the back tunnel, stepping around all the back guano, the place reeks of ammonia. Past this door, which is where the faces say that the wizard went, and onto the next door. This one, is that correct? How do you approach the door?
Quietly?
Genocide can apply to a religious group.
Then it's genocide.
So I guess we're going to kind of move up.
It's good we found a name for it.
That was
Presumably, we've seen this door before. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on the map. I can't remember whether it was locked or not, though.
I think you just walked past
Or-
it.
Yeah, I think nobody investigated that one. It was just a scouting mission at that point.
No. All right.
So I assume we've all made it up here without any further incident.
Yeah. I want to know how you approach the door. I'm not worried about you shifted the tokens a millimeter at a time over to it or anything. It's fine. Like, I just want to know how you approach the door. Like, narratively,
We send in
like positioning. Who is someone? Are you all going? Is one person going? Is it stealthy? Do you rush the door? Do you peek around the corner, then go back and have a discussion about like what's the setup?
Right.
I think Barristan will go. Barristan will go have a peek around the corner and then sort of like try and maybe sort of see if we can usher like Fancy and Bug away a little bit so that there's not too much light coming through. But so you sort of
Okay, so Varison wants you to. Okay.
just to
Did,
sort of
did Fancy? So has Fancy crossed to the other side of the doorway?
Oh,
Because you put your piece there, Morg. I was wanting to understand if is that you saying you've crossed over to there, or
well, I think that he's more down sort of this way.
or did you just sort of slap all the pieces roughly over there?
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah, that was it's like moved them roughly over there. He's probably
Okay.
down here.
So the plan is for everyone to stay out of sight and Varison to have a look around and to try not
just
to
see
show the
what
lights.
see what the door looks like, and if it's like the others where they had like a little hole where they could look through and stuff.
Like back that way.
Yeah, it totally is. You can see there's a vision slit in the door, and there's light coming out of it. Looks like someone's watching. It's partially obscured, the light.
So who wasn't in the party before?
This lot only Bug.
Okay, yeah. So Varison's gonna sort of quietly like report back, so we can kind of decide what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, like you said, if someone like Bug is not familiar to them, then maybe you can try and at least get the door open, so we can kind of rush them or something.
Right.
What have you got to offer them? It's like,
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
I guess he's going to try the door first.
So Bug's going to walk up to the door. Cool. Yeah. So sorry, you didn't announce you were doing it. Sometimes I'm not like looking at the map like while I'm.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I didn't realize you. Sorry. So I didn't realize you were doing that. Yeah. Okay. So you walk up to the door and knock on it, and a voice says, "Yes."
Hi there. I've heard rumour of a great stump, and I have come to pay my pay tribute to it.
How did you learn of the great stump?
There was some faces in the in a room back there that mentioned a great stump.
Please wait. There's some like footsteps and muttering and stuff. Might keep you waiting a little while.
Is everyone else going to get ready to like run at the door as soon as it opens? Because otherwise, it's just going to be the end of Bug probably.
should I prepare some tea?
After like a few minutes, the door slit opens and they say, "And what do you bring as tribute?"
Oh, my wonderful voice, my singing voice.
They're like, "Let's hear it then."
And he sings very melodically.
Make a charisma check to see how the performance goes. Like whether he's a able liar, whether they notice anything suspicious. Whether he can carry the whole thing off under scrutiny or not. Nope.
They don't like the sound of his.
They're like, you're gonna have to do better than that. Do you have anything valuable?
How about this little ditty instead? Can he try singing another song?
No.
No.
But they're like,
Right.
have you got anything valuable? They're now looking for like hard currency or something. We've had a lot of bards through here recently,
I suppose I could offer some copper pieces.
Should have taken a hat.
How many copper pieces?
10 copper pieces.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, I thought that was a very generous offer.
For the great root, the most holy of all, our one true God, 10 copper pieces is generous? I think not.
Perhaps when I have seen him, I can offer more, but at the moment, I do not know how great he is.
The stump does not barter!
Sounded like he started the bartering.
But enter, you will be judged by the stump, and he opens the door.